Hello everyone, my name is Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I made a video. I have a busy life. I have children. Who'd have thunk children would make you so busy, right? But I want to make just a quick video talking a little bit about this whole coronavirus thing. Because it's in the news a lot and it is... obviously it is a huge deal and it is a big pandemic in China. I don't believe they're reporting the numbers accurately. There's no way. You don't lock down a city that size. Plus, I guess they're starting to lock down other cities. But you don't lock down a city that size over the numbers that they're giving us. There's so much more to this story that's just not being shared with us. And this is a normal thing for governments that don't want to create panic, that try to keep things like on the down low. It is normal to hide things. So, that being said, this is obviously a bigger pandemic in China than what they're leading us to believe. Could it become a pandemic here? It could. It has the potential. I don't believe it's going to be on the scale that it is in China, but this does have potential to do some damage. I don't recommend people go out and panic. It doesn't do any good. Just do what you can to prepare, and there's different ways that you can prepare. You can follow a healthier diet and lifestyle and improve your health. If your health and your immune system are in good shape, you should be able to survive this coronavirus. The majority of deaths, and yes, there are some that are younger, so I'm not going to say it doesn't affect younger people, but the majority of the people who have died from it have been older or suffering from diabetes, heart disease. So some of the leading health issues in the United States are also the leading factors in not being able to survive this coronavirus. So that is a concern for people who have either compromised immune systems or they're suffering from heart disease or diabetes. There are concerns there. We do have people who are definitely at risk. So I would recommend starting by doing whatever steps you need to make yourself healthier. Eat healthier diets. Eat more vegetables. Eat your greens, people. Eat your greens. Lots of greens. Eat more onions and garlic. I've always got fresh garlic and onions in my house. We go through the onions, let me tell you. I put them in everything. And around here, if I have a cold, if my husband has a cold, if the kids have a cold, I will chop up an onion, put it in a mesh bag, and hang it above their bed when they sleep. Nothing helps keep your airways clearer than an onion over your bed when you're sleeping. And I believe that greatly contributes to me recovering from colds, because I bounce back actually very quickly. Garlic. Garlic is such a wonderful, wonderful root thing. I love garlic. And most of what I use is powdered, but I have been moving more toward fresh garlic. It has some great healing properties. I even read that you can, if you have a cold and it's really bad, and you can stand to pop a clove of garlic in your mouth and chew on it. So you're gonna smell, but people shouldn't be getting that close to you when you have a cold anyway. So I say go for the garlic. If it helps you heal up faster, go for the garlic. It helps your immune system, so that is something to consider. What you eat and what you put in your body really is important for the health of your body. Another good thing for boosting immune system, elderberry. I picked up this bottle of elderberry syrup at Hy-Vee a while ago. I haven't opened it and used it yet, but we got it. It's there in case of colds, flus, coronavirus. I found these. It is an elderberry beverage at Natural Grocer. It's got elderberry juice plus a variety of other juices like tart cherry juice and black cherry juice and apple cider vinegar and honey. And it's got all kinds of things in this beverage. My husband just drank one. And I tasted it and it was not half bad. Like, I thought it was pretty good. So that is a great thing for boosting your immune system. And then if you actually get sick, you just increase what you're drinking. I like to use the echinacea tea that has elderberry in it. This is my favorite one. Echinacea is great for colds and flus. When I had a cold not that long ago, not only was I doing the onion thing, but I was drinking 8 cups of echinacea tea through the day while I was working. And it is amazing. The combination of the echinacea plus my onion thing, I recovered really quickly. There is another one called Throat Comfort, which I think is good for when you have sore throats and stuff, maybe from coughing. And anyway, I thought the Throat Comfort one was good. My favorite of all is the Echinacea Plus. I drink a lot of herbal teas. As a matter of fact, I drink so many herbal teas that I almost don't even want to drink water because I feel like I'm giving myself too many fluids. But then again, maybe that's fine. Another thing that is absolutely excellent for sickness, for helping recover, is essential oils. I had a really stuffed up nose and I had a cold, and it was, I don't know, probably a year ago, something like that. And I was just desperate to just like clear things. Like I could not breathe. So I took wintergreen and peppermint and I put a couple drops of that into a bowl filled with boiling water. And then I put a towel over my head and put my head over the bowl. And I took a deep breath, and oh my goodness, that cleared me up. Like, it was bad, bad, bad. Now, Four Thieves, I've heard stories. I'm not sure if they're true. Four Thieves, is supposedly named because it was some thieves during the plague that used this to protect themselves against getting the plague. And that's how they were able to rob people even if they had the plague. I don't know how true that story is, but I've heard it. So, I mean, if it kept people from getting the plague in London in the 1700s and late 1600s, I'd say it's probably a pretty good blend of essential oils. And today, while I was sitting getting my repairs done, I was reading this. I was really excited to see National Geographic put out an entire issue devoted to healing remedies and a holistic approach to health and wellness. That gives me hope. These days, it seems like doctors and doctors' offices, they push and push these pills. And I don't know if you've ever read the side effects and the ingredients in these things, but they're horrendous. Horrendous. I was never so happy as when I was able to get my husband off of his high blood pressure pills and his cholesterol pills, because I read the side effects. That was the biggest mistake I ever made because it made me really distrust those medications, and it made me scared because the last side effect listed on the list of side effects was literally death. And I'm like, whoa, if his pill can kill him, then why are we medicating him for high blood pressure and cholesterol that can kill him? Like why prevent death with something that causes death? Doesn't make sense to me. So, anyway, I have a lot of hope for the world if we're starting to make some of the more natural remedies more known and out there. So, awesome. Don't panic about the coronavirus. Just be prepared, guys. Focus on your immune system. Make sure you have some natural remedies. If you like a lot of over-the-counter medications, just make sure that you have what you need to get through sicknesses. Because even if you came down with the common cold and there was coronavirus running rampant, probably the last place you would want to be is sitting in a waiting room at a doctor's office or a emergency room, because you going there with just a minor cold could result in you picking up something like the coronavirus. So unless in a situation where this is a pandemic, unless you're having serious symptoms, then I would recommend staying home and treating them at home the best that you could, because too many people panicking and rushing out to the doctor for fear that they have it is going to create problems in the medical field. Like, they won't be able to handle the influx of people, and that'll reduce the quality of care that people are getting. So if it's not an emergency, don't go to the emergency room. Take some medicine at home, breathe some onion, breathe some peppermint, all of that kind of stuff. You know. Anyway, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys are staying healthy. I love to hear natural remedies, so tell me some in the comments section below. Love natural remedies. And I try different natural remedies as long as they are safe. There are some things that I wouldn't do, just because of the fact that people come up with some weird natural remedies. So also take with a grain of salt what natural remedies you do. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.